Hi guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be making a new Scratch project. Yes, this time I downloaded the latest version of Scratch, Scratch 3.0. And today we're going to be making a game in the latest version of Scratch. Now, if you want to download this version of Scratch, I'll give the link, description and the link given below. And be sure to download it. It comes with a lot of cool new accessories, and you can experiment with them to make lots of new cool Scratch projects. Now, Now today the game we're going to be making is a game between a shark and some fish. Now the shark is going to be trying to eat the fish. And we're going to be programming the game by Scratch. So I'll give you a demo. So first we're going to be clicking on the green flag over here. And our controls are going to be the space bar and the up and down arrows. So I'm going to click on the green flag and I'll give you a demo of how the game works. So the fish will be coming at you, and you have to target those fish and you have to aim at them. And if you do aim at them, you will get 10 points. I caught one fish, so I got 10 points. And I'll show you another demo. You see, the speed changes every time you play it again. The speed changes every time, and so the game won't be boring. So like you see before, if I touch the fish, and if the shark and the fish touch, then we lost the game, and the score will be given over here. So I'll give you one last demo of how it works. So the up and down arrows are used to control the shark of where it moves and how it goes. And then the space bar is used to get the aim and target. Now, so that's how the game works. Since I got 10 fish, I have 100 points. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be needing a new project. You can go that by going to desktop and opening the Scratch clicking on the icon. When you get it, when you click on it, you get a new project. Or you can just go to File and click on New. So first, we're going to delete this cat. In my previous videos, I showed you that to click on the scissors button given on the top corner, top, middle. But now that we have a new version, we're going to have to click on this trash can over here. And we're going to delete this sprite. We don't need it. And now, to get new sprites, you have to click on this cat thingy. Choose a sprite. This is for choose a sprite from the sprite library. This is for paint a sprite. This is for surprise new sprite. And this is if you want to upload a sprite. So we're going to choose a sprite from the library. And now the latest version has new characters and new sprites. And they have new costumes, more costumes, and they're really different. So for right now, we're going to need the shark. The first shark is what we're going to take, and then we're going to go back and get the fish. This one. Now the fish has 3 costumes. You can choose whichever costume you like, but I'm going to go with this fish itself. And then we're going to go to backdrops. Click on that, and we're going to go on search and search underwater. You can take either of these. I'm going to take the first one. Now we're going to have to customize these sprites. First of all, we're going to change the size of the fish. Now in Scratch 2.0, you had to go to costumes and change the size of it. It still works like that, but I'm going to show you an easier way. all you have to do is click on the sprite, and over here the size is given. You can choose whatever size you like. I'm gonna say 50. Now to change the way the fish is facing, we're gonna have to go to costumes and click on this flip horizontal. Now the fish is facing. I'm gonna go for 55. So that's good enough. And I think I'm gonna change the size of the fish to 50. There. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to make the score variables. So first we're gonna click on make a variable, and we're going to enter score. Now you can write score, but I'm gonna write something different. Now we're going to need to make another variable, and it's going to be speed. And now over here, you might see this my variable. What we're gonna do on it, we're gonna left click on it and delete the my variable. Click on it and it's gone. We don't need it. And now over here, by the score and the speed are both given. We only want the score to be shown. So we're going to unclick this check mark over here next to speed. Now it only shows the score. And now what we're going to do, we're going to make those instructions over here. We're going to go on this. We won't fully click on it. We're going to go to the second option over here, paint. Paint a sprite. And now we're going to go on text. And we're going to write and now we're going to over here you see this plus sign. We have to get that plus sign over here. We get it, and that's the middle. So you can find out where the middle is. Now we're going to duplicate this. We're gonna left click on this sprite, and we're gonna duplicate it. Now over here we have the exact same thing. We're gonna double click on it, and we're going to change the. So I copied these arrows from the internet. You can copy it from wherever you want. And then we're just gonna place it over here and then done. We have all the sprites we need except the last one. We're gonna go on choose a sprite, but we're going to go on paint a sprite. Now we have all the sprites we need, and we're going to go on and move to the coding. Wait, we don't have all the sprites. We need one last sprite, so to the one we use to aim at the fish. We're gonna go to choose a sprite, and we're gonna go and search for something that might work as a laser. Since they don't have anything that works as a laser, we're just gonna go on and search button. And we're gonna click on this one. It's the most useful one we can find, so we're just gonna click on it. And we got it. I'm gonna change the color of it since it's a bit blending in. Bright orange is gonna work, and we're gonna need a much more smaller one. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna select it. We're gonna make it really small. That's good enough. Now where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Now we're going to go on to the coding. Now first, whose coding should we do? Let's go ahead and do the coding for the programming for Shark. Okay, so the script for the Shark goes like this. First, we're gonna go to events, and we're gonna take when the green flag clicked. Then we're gonna go to control. We're gonna go to variables, and we're gonna go and set bytes or score to 0. And then we're gonna go to looks, and we're gonna go and take set size to 100%, but instead of 100%, we're gonna change it to 55%. Now we're gonna go to motion, and then go to X minus 148, but no, we're gonna change the place. X negative 178 and Y 5. Then we're gonna go to control, and we're gonna take repeat until. And then over here, we're gonna go to sensing, touching mouse pointer, but instead of mouse pointer, we're gonna take fish. And then we're gonna go back to control, and we're gonna take if something then. We're gonna go to sensing again, and then we're gonna go to key space pressed. But instead of key space, we're gonna take up arrow. Then we're gonna go to motion, and we're gonna take change Y by 10. And if it's 10, then we're going to keep it as 10, but if it's not 10, you have to change it. And then we're gonna go back to control, if something then. And then we're gonna go to sensing, touching mouse pointer, key space pressed, but instead of space, we're gonna take down arrow. If key down arrow pressed, go to motion, change Y by negative 10. And then most of the Shark script is complete. Now we're gonna go and make the script for the fish. Okay, so the script of the fish is like this. First you go to events. When I control, go to control. When I start as a clone, motion, go to X 142, Y 3. You're supposed to change it to X 240 and Y. Pick random. We're gonna go to operators, pick random 1 to 10. But instead of 1, we're going to do -2. We're gonna do it minus 150 to 150. And then next, we're going to go and to variables, set something to something. We're gonna change it bytes or score to speed. When I start as a clone, go to X 240, Y pick random negative 150 to 150, and set speed to, we're going to go back to operators, pick random 1 to 10, but instead of 1, we're going to do minus negative 2 to negative 6. Now we're going to have to make 2 copies of this because believe me, we're going to need this. We're going to need this. So first we're going to put this pick random over here. And then we're going to duplicate the first pick random. Duplicate it. Make 1 more copy. There. Now put it back where it was. Then we're going to go to events. We're going to go to control and repeat until. Then we're going to go to sensing, touching mouse pointer, but instead of mouse pointer, touching shark. Then we're going to go to motion. We're going to change X by, we're going to go to variables and speed. We're going to take this and keep it over here. Next, we're going to go to control again. And if something, then. We're going to keep it inside of the repeat until. And we're going to go to sensing. And we're going to go to operators. And if something is greater than something, we're going to keep it over here. And in this blank, we're going to go to motion. We're going to take this X position. If X position is greater than 220, negative 220, and then we're going to go and take a go to we're gonna go to X 240 Y, and remember these we duplicated. We're gonna keep it right here. Go to X 240 Y pick random from negative 50 150 to positive 150. Then we're going to go again to control, if something, then. Then we're going to go back to operators. We're going to go to sensing, and if touching mouse pointer, but instead of mouse pointer, if touching laser. Button 2, we forgot to rename the button. I'm going to rename it as laser. Going to go to fish again. If touching laser, then we're going to go to variables. Change bytes or score by 1. But instead of 1, it should be 10. And from 10, we're going to go back to motion, go to X 140 to go to X, and we're going to change it to 240, Y, pick, and the last one we duplicated, we're going to keep it right here. And then we're going to go to sound. We're going to go to the tab sounds, and then we're going to go over here to choose a sound. I'm not really sure about you, but you can choose any sound you like, but I'm going to take the bite sound. And I'm going to take it, we're going to go back to coding. And we're going to go start sound bite. and we're going to keep it over here. And then we're going to go back to events. We're going to go to the events and broadcast message 1. And we need to make a new message. So we're going to click on this new message, and we're going to name this message the game is over. Or you can just say game over. Broadcast game over. And now we're almost done with the fish's script. Okay, so we have one more script for the fish. We're gonna go to events, when green flag clicked, go to looks, show, we're gonna go to motion, looks, we're gonna stay there, set size to 50%. And then we're gonna go and go to control and create clones of myself. Then we're gonna go and take that, repeat 10 times. And we're gonna keep it in between, we're gonna keep that create clone of myself in between the repeat 10 times, but instead of 10, we're gonna make it 5. So the game won't be really hard. Then we're gonna go back to looks and take hide. Hide. So those are the two main scripts of the fish. Now we're going to go to Sprite 3. We're going to rename it to You Lost. Maybe Cap. Lost. Sad face. You know what? Maybe we should do the script of the laser first. What we're gonna have to do for it, we're gonna have to go to control when I start as a clone. And then we're going to go to motion, go to X, -160, and Y. We're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to go to sensing. We're gonna go to sensing over here. Y, where'd it go? Yeah, this one. Backdrop hashtag of stage. Now we're gonna try to change. We're gonna first select stage, and instead of stage, we're gonna do shark. And instead of X position, Y position. Then we're gonna go to looks, high, show. Then we're gonna go to control, repeat until, sensing, touching mouse pointer, instead of mouse pointer, edge, go to motion, move 10 steps, and then that's it. Now the next script for laser is go to events, and green flag clicked, looks, hide, and go to front layer, but instead of front, back layer. Now we're going to go to the last and final sprite, the You Lost Sad Face sprite. Now what we're going to do for this sprite, we're going to for the You Lost Sad Face sprite, we're going to go to Events. When green flag clicked, Looks, Hide, Show, then go to Sounds. We're going to go to the tab Sounds. We're going to go to Choose a Sound, and we're going to, you can choose any of these songs out of a lot of sounds, but I went through them, and I think I'm going to use Disconnect. You can choose any song you like, of course. Sound, not song, but you can use any sound you like. All you have to do is go through this list of sounds, and you can see which one you like. Play sound, disconnect until done, and then go to Control and stop all. Now that's most of the script. The last thing we have to do is we're gonna remove this, go back to Events, When I Receive Game Over. Then we're going to go and take when green flag clicked, stop. We're gonna go to Events, Stop All. But instead of stop all, we're gonna select other scripts and sprite. And then we're going to copy this for all of the sprites. Now in Scratch 2.0, all you have to do is drag it to the other sprite. And this thing hasn't been changed yet, it's just been improved. Just drag. Okay, that's done. Now one last thing. We're almost done. All we have to do, we're gonna go to Events. When green flag clicked, go to Looks, Hide, and go to Back Layer. So we are done with this. One real last thing. When space key pressed, create clone of myself. And we're done. Oops, we accidentally did that to back. We should change it to front. Go to front layer, and everything is perfect now. Let's go give it a try. First, let's get away from the sharks. Everything is going perfectly. But we lost. Too bad. Try again. Uh-oh. So, thank you a lot for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe this video, share it, and comment in the comment section below. Be sure to download the latest version of Scratch, and thank you. Bye, guys!